Donkey Show.
And Headstrong. How do you feel about Trapped? Songs like that just are played over and over and over again.
I love it. I love it.
You like it when your music's played over and over again until people hate it?
Music, yeah.
I love it when our music's played over.
That never happens. No.
We are in studio right now with Static X and his lovely, lovely wife. You can watch them online right now at donkshow.com. What movies are you in? I totally want to go rent one after work. Is that weird? Is that weird?
That's okay.
I did all the Tattooed and Tights. That was what I was also.
What was it?
Tattooed and Tight. That was the most outrageous sex scene too. I was getting tattooed while having sex, and the second one. I can't say.
No, I
thought you said something else.
Okay, so the second one's probably the best because I have 2 guys and a girl.
Oh.
So, and
what do you prefer?
Just girls.
Just girls?
Yeah.
Right.
And
Did you guys ever make videos together?
He was in one of my movies as a cameo.
Yeah. Really?
Radium 2, which is like a metal thing, and he wrote the song for the intro of it, which we had to give credit to somebody else so Warner Brothers wouldn't get mad or anything.
Yeah, I secretly wrote it.
But he's
under a
also
different
the
name.
producer, Jack Keener, so
Yeah.
that is his porn name. If you ever
Jack
see
Keener?
Jack Keener,
You're
pop
kidding
up,
me.
Yeah,
You're a
it's his-
porn producer and you've got an alias.
Yeah. And then also a really good series was Punked Your A.
ASS.
Yeah,
Can you
ASS.
spell things?
Just stop.
Yeah, but it's like punked, you know?
Right, but I get it.
It was
I get it.
hilarious. It was
Porno
hilarious.
punk.
Yeah.
Right, I get it. Now, we were talking off the air during commercial break, and I heard that Wayne Static is going to be 44 years old, which I don't believe.
Yeah,
It's true.
it's true.
You look like mid-30s, dude. You do not look 44 at all.
See, when he said that he graduated college or got out of college in the 80s, then I was doing
didn't
math
even- yeah,
on
I
it.
Yeah,
didn't
I
even
wasn't
think
even
about it.
born yet when he graduated college.
And when I first met her, she didn't believe me, and then she saw the mark on my arm, like where they used to give your.
It's on this
What's
side.
on that arm?
It's that scar that they give like old people for all
The
those.
immunizations. That
Yeah.
But they stopped doing that
You're
at some point.
Really?
And
Yeah, both my parents have it, so that's why I knew he was old.
Hey, why don't you get on that one right there, that mic right there.
Hey, how's it going?
So that you both can have your own microphone.
Okay.
Whoa.
So yeah, you're going to be 44, and then he showed us his both of his driver's license pictures. And
You're awesome.
log on to donkshow.com right now. I'm going to show you Wayne Static's driver's license photo, which I'm very stoked that you're letting us show this online. Look at those pictures. Those are California driver's licenses. And in California, they let you do pretty much whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, I don't care.
Because he kind of looks like Buster S. Marcus with the beard, but his hair is just like you would think. It's big, you know.
It's up.
It's excellent hair. I mean, these photos. So they let you take a couple of pictures to master that excellent shot.
I just went for it, you know. I was
Those
just
are
like,
one-hitter quitters.
Yeah. Donkshow.com. Log on and join the Morgator chat room, and you can see these photos. Also, I heard we were talking about how you record your music, and you know, most people nowadays it's all Studio Pro Tools and what else? I mean, you got all sorts of
Pro Tools, Logic. I mean, everyone's recording with a laptop or computer. But I don't even do that. I've been using the same gear forever. I use an old Akai MPC 2000 that's like 15 years old.
Right.
And I've been using that same thing the whole way around. And I don't know. I got my system down, so why change it?
Yeah, I mean, we found that fascinating that in a world like this, when everything's produced, everything's tight, everything's tone fixed or whatever, you do it all on an old sampler. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I would still record on 2-inch tape if it was possible, you know.
If they still had
Yeah,
two
if you
tape
could
for you to do it.
get it, yeah. Because I mean, Pro Tools is cool in some ways, but I hate like over fixing things, and I like things to sound. I know this is crazy. I'm in this industrial band supposedly, but I like things to sound live, you know.
no, it makes sense though. I
Yeah.
mean, and I you got to respect that nowadays because there's not many artists that do that.
I hate listening to a record and it sounds like it sounds like a computer. You know?
Right. Like you probably don't want to do this, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Tell me what band you just cannot stand because of that sound.
There's got to be somebody.
There's got to be someone that Static
We
X
listen
hates.
to nothing but old classic rock.
Yeah, I don't even listen to new music because I don't like most
Nice.
of it really.
Who do you
Like-
not
So
like
pretty
the
much
most?
everyone, right?
Yeah, pretty much all.
You like
almost-
Breaking Benjamin?
I don't even know what they sound like.
You don't even know this-
Who's that?
Do you like Give me some ideas, Carl.
Pantera.
You gotta like Pantera.
Yeah, of course.
I like
St. Paul
that.
is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, there's some bands I like. I guess Stained would be sort of considered new, and we were talking about them earlier.
Yeah.
They're friends of mine. I like them. I mean, I think there's some cool bands
We
out
like
there.
Korn.
We still like Korn.
You know, I was the biggest Korn fanatic, but I just over time, like I feel like John lost his voice or something.
I think his voice is awesome. We just played a couple shows with them last
Yeah,
week, and
they
it was,
did
it was
great.
amazing.
Really?
It was the best show I've seen them do in years. It was
Yeah.
amazing. Monkey was all on the ground.
I mean, there
playing
was a
the
little
retard. It
point,
was
like
awesome.
like a few years back, there was a little period, like a couple
Like when
years.
Issues came out, I didn't think that.
I think
that
it was
a real-
after that.
Was
I
it?
think was they kind of like maybe they got lazy or something. But if the
Well, I
last
think
couple
losing
albums and everything,
a couple of members probably didn't help either.
Yeah.
well, I don't know about all
Jesus
that because
sucks.
we've had some members come and go too, and it it doesn't.
Well,
really matter,
like,
you know.
I think with you it's different though because you are Static X.
Yeah.
You know, with Korn, everyone kind of knew everyone in that band. Head, Monkey, we knew them all.
Yeah.
You know, and so with you, I could care less if your bassist left. I know.
Thank you.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
exactly what we want to
Can I
hear.
can I write this out
Yeah,
and
can
have
we
you sign
have
it?
like a copy of the please?
you know, but you are the band, is what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying exactly.
Did I offend you?
No,
No, we
no.
actually
You
love
offended the
exactly
bass
what
line.
you had.
That's what I've been saying
That
for
is,
years.
Like, the most perfect. I really want a copy of this tape. You have no idea.
Oh, I love you. We're on the air with Wayne Static from Static X right now. You can check him out online at dongshow.com.
And real fast, do you guys have any insight on the health issues of
With Zach Wild.
Zach Wild going on?
I hear he's in
today?
a hospital right now.
We know he has blood clots in his leg, and surprisingly, he didn't leave as soon as he should have left. So I hope he's okay. I'm totally freaked out about it because I love Zach to death.
He was gonna try to play a few more shows and then get it taken care of in LA, but actually his band is at the venue right now,
Yeah.
but he's not there. So
Hopefully they'll come back.
I
So
hope
they're not playing tonight?
they're not
No.
playing
It's not
tonight.
going to happen.
But everybody can't be mad at this radio station for it.
I
because
was
it's not
blaming
their
Carl.
fault.
I'm telling you, it's
Zach,
got to be
do you want
Carl's
Zach
fault.
to die? I don't want Zach
No,
to
we
die.
don't want Zach.
I don't want him to die, but I'm telling you, Zach came on the show like 2 weeks ago and said all this stuff about. I'm pretty sure he was drunk or something.
Yeah.
Said all
Really?
this. Said all this. Said all this stuff about Ozzy, and then the very next day it hit like Blabbermouth and all these huge rock websites. And I'm telling you right now, it's because of Carl here in the studio that Ozzy and Zach are on the outs, and it's probably the reason he's stressed out with the blood.
You know, most of those
Right?
pictures are of me and Zach, and everybody thinks that I'm Zach's wife now.
Oh,
They think
yeah?
what's her name, Babs, or
I don't know. If you Google
Maybe.
Zach Wild, all these pictures of Zach and Tara will come up
from like
Ozfest
Ozfest 2007. And so everybody thinks I'm his wife. It's so weird.
And Static, Wayne Static's up there like, dude, I'm hitting that. Me.
Get that off Google.
So, do you think Carl is responsible? Because that's what I'm standing with that. I'm sticking with that.
I don't think so, really.
You don't think so?
There!
Hey, that was just one guy, Carl. All right?
He's much more important than you are.
I know.
He's a god.
Do you mind if we go to the phones real quick?
That's cool.
Real fast, Throbbins. We were trying to find an acoustic guitar so we could. Apparently, he says his old music sounded very sensitive, and I really wanted to hear that, but we can't find a guitar. I took my guitar home just recently.
That would have been great.
Yeah.